is upon us. Welcome. My name is Jonathan Lee. Michael and Keith are here as well, and we got a host of people online. We are on bottle 42, so those on the call, go ahead and pour if you have not done so already. And I'll remind folks that we are in the beautiful Commons here in Newtown, Saint Charles. Great event space, meeting room, rental, great space to come hang out. So check it out if you oblige. But let's take a look at 42. 41 was not the greatest bottle in the world, so hopefully 42 is a step up. I don't know. We will
Let's
see.
hope so.
We can only go up. Three.
We can only go up.
We can't. I mean, I don't think I found one that's a 2.
Well, Jonathan, there are numbers lower than 3, so
true. I guess. I mean,
there is a chance. You're telling me there is a
chance. This could be that old. This could be that old Carter.
Ooh, the nose is good. It's better than the last one.
It's better.
The nose is better than the last one. Okay, what are we smelling?
Shortbread cookie.
Ooh, shortbread cookie. Okay.
I'm getting like a caramel.
It's really sweet, but like a light sweet.
Caramel chocolate. Maybe it's a toffee, maybe, because I'm getting a little like oak and chocolate there, so that's why I'm thinking toffee.
Andrew, what'd you say?
He said it's like sweetness, but like kind of like a light sweet. It's like not overpowering or anything like that.
Yeah.
Which I would get with like a toffee. It's sweet.
Like a chocolate Cracker Jack.
I can get some of the toffee.
Doesn't taste as sweet as it smells.
Agreed.
I feel like the oak is overpowering the palate there on this one.
Definitely hitting different.
Yeah, it needs more proof. I think the nose leads you on, and then when you take a sip, it lets you down. Kind of drives off a cliff pretty quick.
What else we getting?
Doesn't really taste like high rye or anything.
I'd agree with that. Well, it's got good flavor, but I can't pinpoint a particular note.
It's
At
not
this point, I don't.
complex. There's not a whole lot going on here.
There's hardly any finish there either.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had it in a while, but I'm thinking Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond. And I know I'm biased right now because I've had a lot of Elijah Craig products tonight, so that's why I'm probably thinking that. Because it seems like it might be around 100 proof or so. All right.
Okay.
It's got a familiar flavor to it. Can't put my finger on it.
Well, can you put your tongue on it?
Well,
Smoke. You got
I smell.
Yeah, smoke. Yeah.
Like he said, it just flavor goes away real quick, and you can't really.
Yeah.
I can't really.
I feel like this is one of those that you'd go sit in any bar, and this would be on their basics list.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd be happy paying like $8, $10 for a pour of it, but you wouldn't go back, and it's again unremarkable, but much better than 41 for sure.
You used unremarkable already, so I need you to come up with a different word.
Simple.
So this is where I'll say it will definitely change based on your palate. I like the oak forward stuff. So for me, this is like, it's something I'd go to overall, but I wouldn't pay a high price on it either.
Mm-hmm.
So because there's not much to it, but I'm just like, okay, I like the oak forwardness, but I also like the crazy flavors that you get with a lot of different single barrels that we've been trying a lot.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't make a mixed drink out of this, like a Manhattan. It's got no base flavor, you know.
Yeah.
Really?
I wonder.
It doesn't come off as thick in the glass, but it's got pretty good legs.
I wonder if
if
I
you
just
got
put a
salt
splash
there.
of water in this, what it would do.
Okay. Someone mentioned about 100 proof. Anybody else take stabs at proof on that one?
I don't think I'd buy this one either.
I'd say it goes somewhere between 90 and 100.
I'll say with a splash of water, really more fruity I'm getting out of it. Which is
More fruity with
surprising.
water.
See, I got my water bottle.
Nice.
Like it.
Look at that.
That's a beautiful sticker.
That is wonderful.
Like it takes all the oakiness away, but so I'm not too much of a fan of it, but I do like that fruit explosion that came off on the initial palate when I tried it.
We're thinking it's rye, wheat. Where are we at with that?
Rye.
Yeah, rye, more rye than wheat, I'd say. I don't even know if it has wheat in there.
And what are our brand guests? This is,
I don't
Old
know.
Charter?
I can't put my finger on it.
I'm sticking with
Heaven
my
Hill,
original
Heaven-
guess right now.
yeah, I might have
Heaven.
stole a bottle from my dad's house.
Is this
To me, it just though, like this sits on the bar shelf. It's not a rail, but it sits on the bar shelf next to Buffalo Trace, Maker's Mark, old number 7 Jack. You know, it's kind of sitting along the bar. You would like white label Jim Beam, you know, those things. I think it's in that family.
It's
Dumb
a
question.
basic bourbon.
Yeah.
Evan Williams white label?
Yeah, they are something like that. Yeah.
Like a Rittenhouse bottle and bond rye.
Ooh, I haven't had that one,
Okay.
but I can see it fitting it right there. I mean, I'm just going to keep on shooting from the hip on Heaven Hill and Elijah Craig products all night, so hopefully one's right.
Art and I would be banging our fists on the table like, next one, please. Next. Keep going.
the theme
What
of
are we
this
paying for it?
bourbons you won't buy.
40 to $50.
That's probably about a $45 bottle.
45, 40.
Yep. I'd go with that.
Yeah, 40 is probably a good shot.
Holy shit.
Now, overall rating
3.
3.
I wouldn't
I
buy
give it
it.
a 5 out of 10.
Yeah,
That's a
five,
middle
middle
of
of the
the
road right
road.
there.
If I paid $6 for this, I'd be disappointed.
This to me would be like a 5.1. This would be like I would if this was what I had to order in a restaurant, I'd be fine with it. But there's not a whole lot going on.
Okay. I mean, Arch is trying to prove me wrong that I can't go lower than the last bottle, but
Well, that's a point. It's better than the last bottle, so it's a 4.
all right. Any last thoughts before we do a big reveal here?
Who would buy a
Anybody?
bottle of this? Anybody?
I bet I probably bought one, but I probably won't buy a second one.
Yeah, probably. Probably for sure.
Sweet, complex, caramel, toffee, vanilla, toasted marshmallow. I didn't really get toasted marshmallow. Dark cherry, red apple. I didn't get that either. Thick, buttery mouthfeel. Exceptionally sweet with brown sugar and honey graham cracker. I didn't catch a lot of that. Yeah. Cinnamon red hots or spiced apple. Yeah, with toffees we got, yes. I agree there.
I got a little cinnamon. I could give them that.
Yeah, a little
I see the
cinnamon.
Red House.
Okay. All right, so let's head to the reveal. I'm this 42. Make a note for bottle 42, everybody, because bottle 42 is in fact Weller Antique 107. Straight from Buffalo Trace. John picked it up from Buffalo Trace for me day after Christmas.
Was it sealed?
It was. It was sealed. Yeah. So it's sitting right next to Elijah Craig. No. Evan Williams White Label, and I mean, how many of you got it on your shelf right now?
What's weird is
I got it in a shopping bag.
One thing that I'll say is this is showing the quality of Buffalo Trace right now as you're focused more on quantity over quality. Their stuff has been dropping ever since, I'd say, 2020. And it's disappointing, but I think they're also trying to fight the secondary markets too and kill them.
What's weird is I kind of like the Weller Green Label. Like I can sip that and enjoy it, but the higher price Weller, like you had one in a different box that we didn't like either.
We had a Weller 12. Yep, did not like that one very much. So
Say the Weller 12 we didn't like.
Nope. Making our way through the whole Weller line and see how bad it all is, you know. All right. So here's the stats for those who are waiting for that. We do know it's a trade secret. We don't know exactly what the mash bill is unless you guys happen to know. But it's believed to be 7% corn, 16% wheat, and then malted barley heading up the rest. Typically 6 to 8 years. But maybe like on Tim's point, they're starting to push it out further, and so it's maybe on the younger side. If you can get it, well, from the distillery, it's $65. So, which I know theirs is a little more expensive because of they have to buy it back from a distributor, but $65 is basically what you're supposed to be able to pay for it. Aftermarket, sometimes 100, 150, depending on where you happen to be. So, thoughts?
Disappointed.
I will say, I
mean,
remember the first time I had this, I remember a strong cherry flavor, and it is not there.
Yep. Completely out.
It says here 107 proof.
107 proof. Sorry, yes. Yep.
Hints of vanilla.
I
That
think
doesn't-
didn't
that doesn't
didn't
taste
get
like-
any of that.
Any 107 I've ever had.
I was gonna say, what's the? Can anybody read the code off that? Is that like 2025 or 2026 year on there?
probably. I mean, like I said, John Vaughn went down to Buffalo Trace day after Christmas this year, and that's one of the bottles they were selling. So that was 2025 Christmas. Yeah. So I mean, Weller 107. It's a sought after bottle. It's one that you do pay quite a bit of money for at the bar.
If you can
But-
find
If you can find, yeah, true. So
Hey,
is it worth it?
Andrew, serious challenge here is if you're thinking about popping that bottle, be very interesting if you blinded 42 versus your fresh pop of the 107 and see what that tastes like. Oh,
Andrew, you're muted.
See a date on it.
Yeah. You guys, grocery store bag.
Not bad. No, if the altitude hadn't sucked half the bottle into this box, I could have done that. Unfortunately,
Well, maybe we'll hold the bottle.
I'm not chewing cardboard.
No.
Andrew, that means you gotta pop it right now.
Well, so 41, not so great. 42, not a whole lot better, but it was a better bottle, supposedly. So Weller 107, buy at your own risk. It's got big hype, but it didn't pass the smell test. Well, I guess we like the smell. Didn't pass the taste test in this group from a blind perspective. So I'm glad I could share my only Weller 107 with you all. You know, you're welcome.
You should know by now. Just don't even share any Buffalo Trace products with us because we're just going to
You know what, though?
entirely.
I will say for the record, because we've had Special Reserve, we've had Weller 12, we've had 107 now, and none of them have done well. I wonder if there's some kind of Weller bottle funk curse you got or something, Jonathan. I don't know what the deal
The
is.
Blantons didn't go well either, so Buffalo Trace is
Normally, like
Yeah,
107 is great pour. The store picks are 10 times better. But now 3 Wellers have fallen, 3 Weller selections have fallen flat.
We haven't had the Weller Special Reserve yet. We've had the Blantons, the Weller 12, and the Weller 107.
Okay.
Yeah, Special Reserve.
We have not done a Weller.
So, Ken, that just means you have to donate that bottle of William Lou Weller for us to all blind and not know about it.
That's what that means. Yes, I'll do that.
I won't charge you for that box. I'm saying. All right, so there you go. There's box 42 or bottle 42. It was a disappointment, which is not unusual when it comes to the Weller line as of right now. Doesn't mean you shouldn't buy it. Just our experience from a blind, no beautiful color label perspective. It is what it is.